how do you think about your parental strategy in this sense? Would you prefer your kids to be entrepreneurs as well? Do you want them to do whatever they want?
I what I always tell them, I mean, they've had these discussions all the time of like, how did you know you were going to do this? Like, how did you know? For Mike, I think it's a little different. For me, I had to try a lot of things and cross things off
Mhm.
and figure out what I'm really good at. So I would prefer that our three kids spend their 20s really honing what they're good at
Mhm.
and identifying their weaknesses and then figuring out how to surround themselves with people who fill in their gaps,
Mhm.
right? And especially with their careers, because I think they have to understand what that's like.
Mhm.
And this generation of kids, our kids are in their 20s and our daughter is, almost 18. They've lost that sense of community
Mhm.
because of COVID and technology. So in terms of what I want them to be or not be, I think I want them to know and who they are based on what their strengths are. I think that's my answer. Mike, what would be your
Mhm.
answer?
I mean, it's really the same. We've lived our life and it's been a great life. I think we've modeled hard work and ethics that we want them
Mhm.
to carry forward. At the end of the day, it's their life and we want them to be productive and to have purpose
Mhm.
and to have impact however they choose to define that.
Mhm.
And there's no pressure.
Mhm.
Find your path and attack it. And I tell them all the time, part of, college
Mhm.
and being an early professional is learning what your superpowers are and
Mhm.
then exploit those superpowers to the benefit of others. And you will receive whatever your goals are. It
Mhm.
could be money, could be, you know, doing good,
Mhm.
could be
Balance. It could.
recognition, could be balance, could be just
Yeah.
a comfortable, just a happy life.
Mhm.
And so it's kind of the key is like understanding yourself, what makes you tick, what you're good at.
Mhm.
And then from there, you can figure out how you can be in service to others, which is
Yeah.
really what a company is.
Yeah.
You are providing a service or a product
Of course.
that will benefit others. And if you don't,
You die.
it's probably not going to be a great company. And if you want to be a change maker, if you want to be a therapist, if you want to be
Yeah.
an accountant, if you want to cut hair, all of that is identifying stuff you're good at
Mhm.
and literally exploiting it to help others.
I would add to that. I often tell our kids as well as all their friends, you don't have to know what you want to be now. Mike and I are still reinventing ourselves,
Mhm.
right? And we plan to continue to do so. And while that may seem scary, again, if you focus back and you go in as opposed to worrying about going outward, and you understand who you are and you know your strengths, it's fine to not know what you want to be when you grow up.
Mhm.
It's fine to try on 10 different kind of experiences in a career until you settle on what that is.
Mhm.
And do I want them to be entrepreneurs? I only want them to be entrepreneurs if they want to love to shovel, right? If that's what gives them purpose.